What's up, guys? This is Nobleman Nick again. We got another top 5 from me. This one's gonna be my top 5 standalone squads. So, with that, I will begin. We got first, number 5, the Death Reavers. They're very annoying. People a lot of times don't even let you use them in tournaments, but when you do get to use them, they can be very useful at getting you the high ground, getting you Wannick, holding the enemy back, really just about everything other than attacking. Sometimes they can still do some damage attacking. I like to put all 3 order markers on them in the first round and then kind of let them do their own scattering later. So, yeah, everyone's annoyed when the enemy is using rats, Death Reavers. So they are my number 5. My number 3 is another one, my number 4 is another one that is sometimes banned, and that is the Warriors of Ashra. These women are supposed to be some of the best blades warriors there are in the game. And when you have melee only, they're really good, but against melee, all they need is 1 shield to block all damage and not die. So if they're on shadow, or they got height, or they're by bushes, or actually that wouldn't matter, but anything that gives them extra defense helps big time. Like if you have Ray Lynn and you give them 2 extra defense, most likely they're going to get a shield, and they're going to last a long time, and they still get 3 attack, which is decent. Against ranged figures, though, they don't fare very much, so they can be countered. And number 3, we're going to go with the Kyrie Protectors of Ular. These guys are the only ranged Kyrie squads anyway, for now. They got their mini crossbows. They can only move 4. With their leader, they can move 5. But either way, with flying and 4, they get where they need to go pretty quick. They're good against other ranged figures, and against heroes, if the heroes are wounded at all, every wound gives them an extra attack, so they can completely annihilate some heroes, especially if they're already wounded. So that's why they're my number 3. They're also one of my friends' favorites. And we're going to go with number 2 for the Gorillinators. The Gorillinators here are very good against Microcore agents. Microcore need height to shoot down onto you with 4 attack, but if you have 7 speed, you're getting the height first, and that only leaves them with 2 attack. And people like using the Microcore, but if you have 2 attack and you're attacking these guys, they get tough, so they get 1 auto shield, and then they can still roll 1 defense dice, and if they're above you, they get 2. So figures like the Microcore can't hardly do anything against them, and they still get 6 range even though they move 7, and they can bond with Nikita if you choose to do that. So they're my second for the top 5 standalone squads. And the very top squad here is going to be the Warmongers. For every single squad you have, you get 2 markers that you can put on them, and against normal attacks, you can just take a marker off if they get wounded, and that gets them up on height and able to attack down on figures at a range, and if they're common squad, they get even more attack. So they can be very deadly, and they survive quite well against just about everybody. So with that, that's my top 5 on the squads, and we'll see you for the next video.